So we are on our way down to the studio for our third podcast of the week. It's been a busy week. Today we've got a guy on called Orlando Santucci. If you've seen Shelby Sapp on the internet at all, she's going viral at the minute for her She Sells Academy. It's like a high-ticket closing academy. He is effectively the male version. That he's Australian, she's American. He's the male Australian version of Shelby. He's got some very contrarian opinions about sales to her, which will be really interesting to discover. And also, it's a lot about relationships, emotion, and personal development in his journey from, you know, working effectively at McDonald's to closing high-ticket sales. He makes more money in a month than most 40-year-olds make in a year, and he's only 23. So, it'll be a cool conversation, and we thought we'd bring you along for this one. It's better to leave here at 7, and if you drive now, well, you'll get back at like 8 anyway. And at 7:30 it'll be like 30 minutes. Wow, yeah. And you just drive? Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? Hello, dude. How you doing? Yeah, good. Good to see you.
Good to see
nice
you.
Green. Perfect.
Well, we wore what I wore the other day.
Exactly. You're completely ready.
Yeah. As soon as Andy gets the mic, within 2 minutes, he had the whole place silent.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the difference? What was he doing?
I mean, he yelled into the mic. Like, he proper, like,
He's a
shouted.
big guy, right? Like, tall as
yeah,
well.
he's also kind of scary.
Yeah.
Like, if we get in a fight, he's fucking me up. Women are like, I feel like they have a, like, natural advantage in a way, because like their tonality is like so much better. They're better at empathy, they can listen better. Whereas guys, like I have some guys where their tones is so bad, and it takes months to like train them sometimes how to like just talk in like an empathetic way,
because they come across a bit too aggressive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you on the spot a bit with like, how have you evolved over the last 3 to 5 years? What happened in your past to make the person you are today? I want to show basically that, like, we'll get into sales, but there's a lot of personal development behind sales.
Yeah.
Because you actually help people come out of whatever pain they might be in to find a new path.
Yeah.
Then we can touch a bit on brand and sales and closing, and if I have to sell something and I am more expensive than someone else, how do I deal with that?
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. You'll smash that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I think it's so cool. I love what you're doing, man. Like, I think it's so cool.
I just love it. And then I love that the whole, you know, there's so much marketing you can do behind it, but just the idea of the guests we have are amazing. And so people just ask, how can I be a better guest? And we're like, well, this is how you become a guest and this is how you make money from it. And then they try and it works and they're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
What's the secret to marketing that people are doing? He's like, what is it that everyone's doing, do you think, in the world? Because he's not a client of ours, just a guy who worked with a strategy talk and I've known him for a few years. I genuinely think it's podcasting. But I know we effectively sell it, but I genuinely think it might be.
What was good? What could be improved?
Whenever someone looks down, don't think that they're not talking or listening to you. So you're literally, I'm just looking at, like, if you've said this, what next arc can I go on?
Yeah.
So you did a good job there because you didn't stop talking, but you could always just keep going slightly longer, or don't be distracted by that.
Yeah.
You spoke for a good amount of time. I would just say add in some more epiphanies and add in some more frameworks. So when I ask you a question about sales, I'd be like, I always run through the 6F or the 6 S's of sales.
Yeah.
Or you did a pause, which is cool, it's natural because you're like, oh shit, this is a bit weird. But if you were like, sales is a bit like sex, and stop. And so everyone listening goes, what on earth? And then you explain it.
Yeah.
But it has to obviously make sense.
Yeah.
That epiphany, if it makes sense and it all links together and has congruence, that's what they'll go and tell their partners or their business partner. I heard this on a podcast today, it works really well. That the epiphanies and the sound bites are all that anyone listens to.
Yeah, nice. That's actually really cool. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. So another thing you could have done is you could have pitched something. I would use a sales script that is 3 pages and it helps them to practice with each other. In fact, I'll give it to you and you can put it in the description for everyone listening. I love it because it's value to me, value to my team, and also anyone listening that could be a lead becomes a lead for you.
Yeah.
Got up this website which then showed like Dubai time. We only advertise in the US. So he showed like Dubai time, US time, but East and West, then Australian time, where the closers would be, because they're not the US closers aren't there about 3 months out apparently. No one's graduated yet, so they said that you can't have them. Okay. But he was like, your calendar currently only covers your evening, but only covers like up to midday in the US. He's like, so if we gave you an Australian, it would cover the evening, which is like peak time for sales. Thank you so much, dude. Have a good trip in Bali if I don't see you before. Another one in the bag. Another podcast. I think that's episode 110 in the bag. 3 or 4 more booked in for next week. Actually got a really exciting one coming up as well. So not that this one wasn't exciting, but just more and more stuff going on. Really good one actually, really interesting. I think a really different angle on sales and on freedom and discipline and resilience that we haven't really heard of before. So now we're gonna go back home, get this uploaded, send it to the editors, give them a bit of a brief, and then wait for release.